So yesterday we have discussed about relationships, right?
Right.
So as we discussed, we have five relationships. In real-time scenarios only, you can understand what is self-relationship, what is hierarchical relationship, and many-to-many relationship. We can call this one as MDR, master-detail
MDR.
relationship, lookup
Okay.
relationship. Lookup we can call as one-to-one, and master we can call as one-to-many, and this is many-to-many relationship. Just now we
Okay.
discussed what is the hierarchy relationship. So as I said, I am your superior, etc., etc. So to identify
Mm-hmm.
those things, we can go with the hierarchy relationship. Maximum in normal institutes, they won't discuss about these two things. So
Okay.
they'll be focused on
Okay.
only these three. That's what I said. In case if you attend any interview, if you tell these five relationships, then they can
Hmm.
understand something you
And
have knowledge about Salesforce compare with others.
right. Right.
Okay. So now
Yeah.
coming to our arc. So yesterday we discussed about lookup relationship and we have created student object and teacher object and we have made lookup relationship, right?
Yeah.
So you know how to create lookup relationship, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
now I'll show it once again this. So here there is a formula. Okay,
Hmm.
so that is the reason without typing anything, it got copied everywhere. First name and
Right.
last name. Okay, so full name directly it is coming. Okay, so now while we have a formula here, if I remove this, it will change here.
Right.
If I remove here, it will get changed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we have formula. In case if we remove the formula, if we remove the formula, what will be happen? If I delete this one, it won't be get changed.
Yeah.
If I remove this one, it won't be getting changed. But if I remove
Yeah.
this, it will change automatically. So
Mm-hmm.
these two things will be there in Salesforce in different relationships. So now, yesterday we have seen how many teachers are there? Four,
Five.
four
Four.
teachers. Okay, so we can create one more teacher name.
Puja.
Okay, and history. I have added. Okay, under Puja there is no student. For Tom, one student is there. For Harry, four students are there. For Vokes, one student is there. So now I can create two more students under Puja. Okay.
Okay.
Name. So coming to teacher here, click on Puja. I have three records. Okay. So here
Okay.
coming to lookup relationship, we can see advantages, sorry, disadvantages of lookup relationship. See here we can see what is lookup relationship. This is used to connect objects in simple way, works on standard objects
Mm.
and custom objects as well.
Custom.
So what is the difference between standard object and custom object?
Standard object means already available in Salesforce, and custom object means
Yes,
you can create as per
custom
your
object in the sense
requirement.
whichever we have created. Standard object in the
Yeah.
sense whichever Salesforce is providing
Salesforce.
automatically. And
Yeah.
its most simple type of relationship. Okay. It helps to loosely connect two objects. It's used to whenever we don't have much dependency between two objects.
Okay.
Okay. And issues with lookup. The records are not going to be strongly connected with each other means we can skip selection of the teacher record while creating the student record. Understand?
Right.
So
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
though I have, I can create one more record. Wait, wait. Oh shit. So teacher record, I'm not saving, I'm not updating any value here, but still it is saving it.
Mm-hmm.
But
But we can keep that mandatory also, right? While creating that record.
while we are creating the record,
I
no,
mean, that relationship we can choose as a mandatory also, right? That
we can see it now. 1 minute.
okay.
While creating student, okay, here we can make mandatory also, but that is not option. This is your answer.
Okay. That is not option. I didn't get that.
Here we can make mandatory. That is not option means we need not to take that one. In
Okay.
if you really want to do that, you can do it. No issues.
Okay.
And second one, if teacher record, I mean primary record is allowed to be deleted, then only teacher record will be deleted.
Okay.
If we want to connect it child records also to be deleted, not possible.
Okay. So it is not that interconnected that you can delete one
Exactly. See
record.
here, if teacher record is deleted, then there is no impact on child record.
Child record. Right. Got it.
Got it? So now
Yeah.
I can delete Puja here. If I delete Puja, there is no impact on these three records.
Right.
So that
Got
means
it.
that won't be deleted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are the advantage of information about lookup relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And coming to MDR, master detail relationship, whichever we have discussed here, that will be quite opposite of MDR. See,
Okay.
resulted due to drawbacks of LR. So whichever
Okay.
drawbacks are here, those things will be applicable in
Those are
MDR.
positive. Hmm.
Okay, now we can see how we can create MDR. So yesterday we discussed how can we decide in two objects which one is the primary object, which one is the secondary object.
Right.
How can we decide? I gave one simple logic.
No, come again.
No, there are two objects. Okay, see now student object is there, teacher object is there. So
Right.
how can you decide which is the primary object?
So primary object will be teacher.
That's what. How can we decide? Any logic behind that?
It depends on business to business.
No, yesterday I gave a small tip. For 20 members, there will be one teacher, right?
Yes.
But for one
Right.
student, there won't be 20 teachers.
Be- Got it.
So that means whichever less count, that will be primary object.
Primary object.
Okay. So now we have two more objects. One is employee list and companies.
Companies.
Okay. So coming to employees list, we have these many records: employee name,
Hmm.
salary, experience, technology, email, employee ID, etc., etc. And coming to company, we have these many companies. Okay,
Right.
so if you click on Deloitte, you can see company name, location, annual revenue. How many
So
companies are
this will
there?
be the
Deloitte,
primary.
Wipro, IBM, Product,
Hmm.
Cognizant, etc. I can create another one like persistent, location, Bangalore, annual revenue. I saved. Done. So
Hmm.
now coming to company, in one company we'll be having thousands of employees, right?
Right. Right.
And same way, one person will not be working more than five companies at a time.
Right.
Maybe they
Right.
may handle one or two jobs,
Right.
or hiding something. They can manage two jobs, but one employee will not be working more than 10 companies, right? So that
Right.
time, which one is the primary object and which one is the secondary object?
So primary will be employee and secondary will be company.
Exactly. So primary will be,
Employee.
no. This is the primary. Companies will be primary. Less count will be primary count, primary object.
So less count will be
No,
so.
no. Less
Mhm.
count is said company is one. Company is one. Number of employees will
Okay.
be more than company, right?
Okay, but one company can have n number of
Yes,
employee,
yes.
right?
1 minute. One company
That
have,
company have
yes. 1 minute. One company have n number of employees, right? So that time
right.
company will be primary object. Employees will be secondary object.
Okay, so in same case with the teacher and student also, right?
Yes,
Teacher will
exactly.
be the primary, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, I am clear now.
Got it now?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are going to create master detail lookup relationship between employees and companies. So while we are
Okay.
creating relationship, we need to go with secondary object.
Okay.
Okay. And here go
Okay.
to,
While creating,
while,
we have to
yes,
choose the secondary
secondary
one.
object.
Okay.
Yes, yes. So click on it. See here, where is fields and relationships? Is here, fields and
Yeah.
relationships, and click on
Mm,
new. See here, auto number, formula, lookup, master
master
detailed
degree.
relationship. Click on that and click on next. Now it is asking which object it is related to.
Right. So
So
that the
companies,
mm,
CAMPANIS. Where it is?
no, it's not there.
Save. Cannot create master detailed relationship. Why? Give me a minute. I'm just checking either another name is there or not.
Okay.
Okay. See here, you can see field label here, and child relationship name you can see here. So that
Right.
means it's a child record.
Yeah.
So clicking on it, you cannot create a new master relation on existing custom object if records already exist. Okay. So 1 minute.
You cannot delete, like, select multiple and delete.
We can for that we need to go with data loader and some other tools will be there. How many records we have? 1 minute. No, actually, I have created all these things for multiple purpose. So now I'm deleting all. If we start doing it, creating another object, it will take some other time. So that is it.
Okay.
I'm just taking it. But same way, if you do it any lookup relationship, you won't be getting any problem like this. So whenever you are making any relationship, first of all, there is no record should be there object
In
in objects.
okay.
Every object should be empty.
Yeah, any other relationship should be not there. You
Yes.
mean to say like okay.
4. So now I have deleted all the records. Now there is no records in employees list. Now we can see either it will be create or not. Master detail.
Is this the same company and companies? Like I can see that companies and here is a company.
Oh no, it is same.
Okay.
Oh my god, you must create lookup. No, something wrong. Give me a minute. Here, company is object. I'm just clicking on it. See here, a
Okay.
label
Huh.
company is there. So company is
Mhm.
showing. So while we are checking it, company label is showing it. Object name also
Okay.
company.
Mm-hmm.
But same thing only it's happening. But why it is not taking it? Okay. Okay. Let me create another object called as. And I'm just adding another relationships here. So salary, I'm taking it. Here I'm not giving any required fields. I'm just
Okay.
giving for namesake all fields. Okay. So in employees object, we can see how many records are there. Employee name, sorry, not records, fields. Employee name, salary, technology, experience. And coming to
Yeah.
company, we have this many companies. So now
Right.
in employees, I'm going to create relationship now. So in employee, so I can create master detail with company. So click on master detail. Next, here, company. Next, field name, company, employees. Next, click on next, save. Now MDR has been done.
Right.
Okay, so now we can see how MDR will work. Earlier, why it is not happening here means, in previous session, I have already made one MDR with employees list and between employees list and companies. So
Okay.
there, I had some problems, so that is the reason I created new one. Now we can see how this MDR will work. So
Hmm.
just click on new and see here. So while we are creating student object, see here, student, if you see search symbol, we can understand there is a relationship with teacher.
Right.
And coming to here, employee's name, you can understand search symbol, and with we can understand there is a
Relationship.
relationship with company. But
Right.
we can see here, this red line. That
It's
means
it's a compulsory,
it's a required.
mandatory, mandatory.
It's a
Yeah.
mandatory field. That's what we can see here. Why there is no owner field on child record when the relation as MDR, but in LR we have. We can see now.
Yeah. So most of the time in real time scenario, everyone using master detail only.
Uh, Not like that. Depends on the scenarios. We can discuss why they won't go with MDR. Okay,
Okay.
there are some limitations in Salesforce. For every relationship, will be having limitations. So coming to,
Okay.
we'll discuss in very few minutes. Okay. So
Okay.
now I'm going to create few records. Employee name, Suresh, salary, technology SFDC, and experience here 5 years, and company name.
Just a second, Ram sir. Someone is at the door.
Yeah, sure, sure,
Give
sure.
me. Yeah, parcel. Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much for taking it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's quite a big one. Oh, lovely. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, sir.
Yes, yes, I'm just preparing few
Okay.
records. So now you can see how many how many records are there. Only 4 records are there, and Usha belongs to persistent.
Persistent.
And if you click on this, we'll see here.
Hmm.
We can
Right.
call this mini page layout. This will be applicable only in MDR.
Master. Oh,
So here itself we can see what is the company name and annual revenue. And
okay.
if you want to more information in this box, we can add it. In future, we'll discuss that.
Okay.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete one company name called as persistent. So
Hmm.
if you click on persistent, how many employees are there? Only
One.
one. So employee name is Usha. So now I'm
Hmm.
going to delete this record. Now tell me, if I delete this record, this company, persistent company, will employees available or not?
No, because
Why?
um, because of company, Usha is there. So if you delete the uh, sorry, parent record, it should delete the child
Yes,
record.
exactly. So now in companies I have deleted,
Yeah.
I'm going to employees and there is no record that Usha record.
Right.
But
But this won't happen in
lookup
lookup.
relationship, it won't be happen in lookup relationship.
Got it.
Got it? So there is a main
Yeah.
drawback of lookup relationship and master data relation. I mean difference between MDR and LR. Okay.
Got it.
So now another information about LR. So while you are clicking on this particular record, you can see owner name and last modified date everything in child record in LR.
Hmm.
Okay, but coming to MDR, if you click on employees here, you won't see owner name here.
Okay.
That means in MDR, as we discussed, compare with LR, MDR is a strong relationship. That means whichever child record having the information, that ownership will be goes to parent record. That will be happen
Got it.
only in MDR.
MDR. Okay. Okay.
Got it? Maybe in interview, this one also they'll ask. Okay, so can we see ownership name in MDR for child record? They'll ask. So
Okay.
generally, whenever we have created any record, ownership one name will be displayed. So that is the reason wanted
Hmm.
they may ask you to confuse here. So that is the
Got it.
reason here I'm showing this. Salesforce says when two objects are connected each other by MDR, then the owner of the primary record will be automatically owner of child record.
Got it. Got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
So now coming to lookup versus MDR.
Hmm.
We can create roll-up summary field on which object. Roll-up summary we can discuss what it is.
Okay.
Okay, and what is data skew error? Yesterday we have discussed. What is data skew error?
Uh,
This is also one
Data
of the
skill.
interview question. So sometimes they may ask you, I have an object in that I want to create 20,000 records, but I'm getting data skew error. So to avoid data skew error, what you can
We
do
have
it? They'll ask.
created 10,000.
Yesterday
Yeah.
we have
Okay.
discussed IBM 1, IBM 2.
Right. Right. I
Okay.
remember.
And
Yeah.
solution. Salesforce says that instead of doing this, better divide the child records and map means parent record only should deal with 10,000 records.
Integer. Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah.
And see this one. How many relationships, how many lookup relationships we can create per object? We can create 40 lookup relationships per object. For example, now
Per object
per
means
object we
per.
can create 40.
Okay.
40 lookup
Okay.
relationship. Till 2016, it was that count was 25. Now they have
Okay.
increased it up to 40.
Okay.
And same
So
way,
40
coming to
object relationship, lookup relationship we can create. Okay.
you don't worry, I'll mail all this content.
Okay.
Okay. And coming to MDR,
Mm-hmm.
we have MDR. We can able to create MDR per object only two.
Okay.
Coming to
Okay.
LR, we can
Lookups
create
we can
40,
40, but
but MDR
but
we'll have
India we can
only
create
two we
two.
can create. So that is
Okay.
the reason maximum whenever
So
it is required, they'll go with MDR.
MDR. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, lookup relationship is
Maximum,
better.
yes, they'll go with the lookup relation. Then you may get one doubt. then how can we have a required field for every field, etc., etc.? For that we have
Right.
different options, like we can make it as a required field in while we are creating field option, field creation we can do it for valid
Mm-hmm.
sorry, we can make it for validation, on validation tools also we can do it. While we are creating triggers also we can make it mandatory field. We have many
Oh,
other options.
options. Okay, got it.
Got it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there is another important topic called as roll up summary.
Roll-up summary.
Roll up summary in the sense we can do it on only MDR, that too in MDR object, which is the parent object. On parent object only we can make roll up summary. Master object in the
Okay.
sense parent
What is
object.
roll-up summary? Can you please little elaborate?
Yeah, sure, sure. A roll up summary in the sense, for example, now I'm going to clicking on companies. So for this company, how
Mm-hmm.
many employees are there?
One.
Okay. So what is the maximum expense of employees in this organization? How can we do know that? To know that,
Sorry, sorry.
so let me complete. So here I clicked on companies and I checked IBM. So here, if I want to know how many employees are there in this company, so where can I check?
You can see that
Yes,
down,
I can
like
see here.
employee.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now we have only one person, so we can understand here, right?
Right.
In case we have many employees, will it be
Mm-hmm.
displayed here? It will be displayed, but we need to check the count there.
Count
We
as
need
well,
to do the
right?
count. Okay,
Yeah.
this is one scenario, and another scenario. There are thousands of employees in this organization. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so few employees will be having 1 year tenure, few employees are less than 6 months, few employees are more than 5 years, few employees are more than 10 years. So now
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what is the maximum tenure in this organization. Tenure in the
Okay.
sense, I mean, how many years they are working in this organization?
Working
Maximum
on. Yeah.
experienced person. So how can we
Mm-hmm.
know that?
With the roll-up summary.
Yes, in while doing roll-up summary, we can find out this information. Count,
Okay.
sum, minimum, maximum.
Minimum and maximum.
If we want
Okay.
to know these four information about one particular object in MDR,
Mm-hmm.
we'll go with roll-up summary.
Okay. Okay.
So
Got it. Count
to do the
minimum and
roll-up
maximum.
summary, I need to have more records here.
Okay.
Okay, so let me create a few more things. So now I'm going to Wipro. Okay, if you
Okay.
click on Wipro, I can see three people here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so if I want to know entire these three people experience, I mean sum of experience or sum of
Mm-hmm.
salary or
Mm-hmm.
sum of people, sum of people here
Mm-hmm.
we can identify. So
Hmm.
we can go with count, sum,
Uh,
minimum, maximum. So here, minimum salary of these three, I mean minimum salary of in this organization, I mean lowest salary of this organization. How can we
mhm.
identify? So annual revenue I can see here, but which is the
Right.
highest package in this company, which is the lowest package in this company? How can we know that? We don't know. So for that,
No.
just go to view fields and go to custom fields. Here you can see roll up summary. In
Okay.
data type, you can see roll up summary. Click on it
So,
and click on next. So in this, I just want to know uh, which one we can see, experience or salary.
salary.
Okay, maximum salary. Maximum salary of employee. Okay, so click on it. See here, summarized object. Which object you are taking it? Employees. In that,
Employees.
which one we are going to take? Sum or max? Max we are taking.
Sim.
Okay,
Hmm.
max, and what is that? Salary. While you are creating
Salary.
max, it is asking which one we are going to expose there.
Right.
So
Right.
salary, I clicked on and click on next and click on next. It's done. Save. So roll up summary has been created. So once roll up summary field created, you need not to update any new record. So for old record also you can check it that. 1 minute. See now just give refresh. See automatically it's coming. Maximum salary of employees
Okay.
$250. I mean two
Two lakh
lakhs fifty
50.
thousand dollars. But here
Got it.
we can't find this one exactly. See here we have only three, so we can click on and
Hmm.
we can check it. In case if we
Right.
have more employees, that will be very difficult, right?
Right.
So to know
Okay. So
this,
here we can create roll up summary as a count, employee count also, right?
yes, employee count also we can create.
Right.
So
Got
while
it.
you are creating employee count there, you need to change the field name as count of employees.
Count of employees.
And
Right.
while you are creating roll up summary also, there we need to click on count. Once you click on count, again it will ask you which count you require. So we can click on employees.
Got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
So this is how we can create a roll up summary. And you can practice it while you're practicing, you may get more doubts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and what type of fields we can have in field to aggregate? So number, currency, date, and date time we can call a field aggregate for this: number, currency, data, date, and
Currency.
date time. Okay,
Field to aggregate.
how
Okay.
many LRs we can have? We already discussed this one. Roll up
Right.
summary: count, minimum, maximum, sum. Okay, and
Yeah.
what is the relationship between account and contact? So account and contact. Let me get into in some other topic. Generally,
Okay.
while we are discussing about Salesforce,
Mm-hmm.
we discussed that initial stage they want to support this only for sales products, right? So
Mm-hmm.
while we are coming into sales product, we'll be having some standard objects like campaign, leads. 1 minute. Here I will show it. If I click on sales, we can get it many objects like this here: campaigns, leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities. All these objects are standard objects. Okay,
Right.
and now how can we find out what is the relationship between account and contact? I mean, which kind of relationship will be there from account and contact? That's what they're asking. So
Okay.
for this, I need to give more examples. So right away, it's not possible. But content I'll mail you, but I'll elaborate this questionnaire in next
Okay. Next.
class.
Okay, no
What is
problem.
the account, what is the contact, etc., etc. Okay.
Okay.
And so here, just a mock interview. There is a object, employee details and salary information. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to make it any relationship here, which kind of relationship we can have? Employee details and salary information.
Lookup relationship.
Why it is?
Because as you mentioned earlier, like uh, for necessary thing only we can go for the
Yeah,
master relationship.
exactly. Very, very,
And
very good answer. And if it is object one, object name is a furniture requirement and object two is a supplier. For this
the
object,
same.
how can we create any relationship?
How can we create relationship? Means we
I mean,
can
which kind
create
of create relationship we can create?
a lookup relationship only.
Okay,
Because for me,
that means, for example, furniture requirement in the sense, uh, there is a dining table. Okay,
right,
okay, and for the supplier, they'll be having different suppliers. So if I
right.
remove dining table, will all suppliers will be removed?
No.
Obviously, it will be removed, right? If
No,
you,
if we go for a lookup relationship, then how that will be removed?
oh no, you don't. No, 1 minute. I
No,
think
I
you
didn't
don't.
get
You
that
didn't get
question.
it
Sorry.
exactly. For example, see, I'm the furniture requirement. There is a shop, furniture shop, and you went there,
Right.
and your requirement is different. Your requirement is one PC table. I mean, computer table you require,
Right.
and in that shop there is no PC table. That means when the product is not there, supplier will when supplier is not there, product will not be available.
Product will not be available. Right.
That's what. So when you ask any table, what he'll do is they'll check either suppliers are supplying this table or not. When suppliers are
Right.
not supplying that particular product, they can say no. That's it.
Mm, right.
So
Right.
here we can
Then
go
it's
with
critical
MDR.
advantage.
So
MDR. Okay.
we need to decide which one we need to create exactly. So in this way we need to create. Okay.
Okay.
And now there are three objects. One is job position, another one is
Hmm.
candidate details, another one is application status. So how can we create relationships in these three objects now?
So candidate job
For ex-
position will
yes, yes.
be.
1 minute. Let me explain clearly. In job
Hmm.
positions, they'll give what is the expense they required, salary expected, etc., etc. Okay. And
Hmm.
candidate details, we can find out candidate name, their educational qualification, and their expense, etc., etc. In application status, we can check either this candidate is eligible or not, and selected or not. Right? There
Okay.
is interlink
Right.
between these three objects.
Right. So uh, here job position will be a parent record,
Okay.
and candidate details will be a child record,
Okay.
and application status also will be a child record. So job position will have lookup relationship. I'm not sure whether I'm saying correct or not.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
guessing it. Okay. So job position will have a lookup relationship
Okay.
with the candidate details,
Okay.
and candidate details have relation
Yeah, understood your
with the
intention, what you're trying to say.
yeah.
Uh, your way of thinking is correct. You are near to answer, but that is not correct answer.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So,
So,
as we discussed here, we have done with one-to-one relationship. We have done with
okay.
one-to-many relationship. Now we are going to learn about many-to-many
Many
relationships.
to many relationship. Okay.
Got it? So it will take
Got
some
it.
time. So let's meet up tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
we'll discuss about
Many to many.
many to many relationships and hierarchical relationship and self relationship.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
okay.
can we wind up for the day? So hope we
Yeah.
can understand now how our sessions will be.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It, yeah. Thank
Any
you. Thank
doubt?
you so
Any
much.
doubts as of now, Pranjali?
Right now, it is not for. I will practice, and if I come up with any doubt, then I'll ask you.
Yeah. Sure.
Because practice needs, without practice, I just
Sure,
can't speak.
Pranjali. I missed out to send a mail for yesterday class. I'll share two
Okay.
classes today now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And with this document.
Yeah. Done, Pranjali.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Ramson. Bye.